Welcome everyone, you may be in a situation where you have a broken screen on the iPod Touch, and here's what you can do to solve the issue. So first of all, if the broken screen consists of, white and black lines, or any issue with the screen which doesn't involve actual cracks or scratches, you can get a free replacement from Apple. So there's one requirement, well technically two. So really the requirement is, if you're in anywhere in the world, the iPod Touch is under 1 year old, you can then just contact Apple and they'll give you a replacement, no problem. However, what if your iPod Touch is over 1 year old? What if you bought it from Apple directly? Very important, only if you bought from Apple directly, you can use consumer law, which means you have up to 6 years after the original delivery date of your iPod Touch to get a free replacement. Yes, so you heard that correctly, up to 6 years. So, for example, if you bought your iPod Touch in 2016, at the time of recording, you can still get a free replacement iPod Touch from Apple. So just keep in mind that consumer law doesn't work in all countries. It only works in UK and EU, maybe some other countries, but the USA not supported, India not supported. India, I don't think you can return the products there. Like, they are terrible. When they exploit that law to the max. But if you're in the UK or EU, you just contact Apple support and you're going to get a free replacement iPod Touch. Now, here's the thing: you need the original proof of purchase that you bought from Apple directly. And what they're going to do is, when you contact Apple support, so you need to contact Apple support, they're going to go through the steps, and what they're going to say near the end, they're going to say, you're going to be charged money. And when they say that, you're going to say, can I go through consumer law? And then once you do that, they'll call you up. They try and make it so hard to use consumer law because it's the law and they don't like it. And eventually they will give you a replacement iPod Touch. No issues. Usually what happens is you'll take in the old iPod Touch and then they'll do a screen replacement, or if they can't do the screen replacement, they'll give you a replacement iPod Touch. Now, if you have actual cracks on the screen, Apple don't care, because the only way you get cracks on the screen is if you do this. If you get the white and black lines or any other issue, usually that's just a fault. And even if you caused it yourself, it can also be a regular fault and there's no way to prove it. So Apple is just going to give you a replacement. And so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to replace the screen yourself, A, or B, you're just going to need to get a new iPod Touch. So here's the deal, right? Replacing the screen on the iPod is terrible and I wouldn't recommend it. And the reason why is because, I replace a bunch of stuff, right? Repair a bunch of stuff. The iPod Touch screen is miserable. And the reason why is because there's no screw, so they clamp down the screen really hard, and it's really hard to remove the screen. You'll almost certainly break something, so I don't recommend you replace the screen. Instead, the best bet is either to just get a brand new iPod Touch, right? So, get a new iPod Touch. I don't recommend that. Instead, I recommend you get an older iPhone, like, the iPhone 7. You can get that for £100, has the same processor as the latest iPod Touch, has a larger screen, has Touch ID. It's a win-win, so I just recommend instead you get a newer iPhone instead. Now, really, that's all you can do when it comes to this situation. Of course, don't forget, if you have Apple Care, use the Apple Care. And yeah, with that being said, that's what you can do if you have a broken screen. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye bye.